Bleach, Dragon Ball Z. Hello, good morning, and welcome to... Let me turn down the music. How are we? Happy Sunday. Does it feel like a Champions League final Sunday, everybody? It's like a very chilled Sunday to me right now, but I'm sure that we're going to get very angsty in a bit, aren't we? Hope we're all good though, gang. Welcome. Whoa, thank you for the 20 months, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. 20 months is a hell of a long time. I hope you're good, my dude, and very, very appreciative of your continued support. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the to the team. That's a start, isn't it? That is a thing that's just happened. How are we doing, everyone? We good? We well? We feeling confident about today? Are we feeling pessimistic about today? I don't know how I really feel. I feel quite good about it. We should get through, right? We've got Napoli. I think the first game today is the second leg where we're 5-0 up. Is that right? No, we've got St. Pauli first, then Napoli, and then Stuttgart, and then hopefully a Champions League final. Imagine if your football didn't win yesterday. I assume you mean football team. Yeah, we'll chat about the football, I'm sure, during today's stream. Liverpool continue to not win. Bournemouth are winning games despite being 2-0 down. That was a madness, wasn't it? I'm sure we'll get into all that, though. Did Fylde win, did they, Ollie? Is that what you're saying? Up the cherries, indeed. Indeed. I've just about lost my voice from watching the wrestling yesterday. Yeah, you went to the castle. I know loads about the wrestling. It was in Cardiff and in a castle, and Tyson Fury was there. That's it. But I hope you had a good time. It was good. Win the Champions League, in my opinion. Yes, that's the plan. Fogman, Hannah, Ben, how are we? Welcome in, everyone. You know all the wrestles. Wrestling. Exactly. I know all the wrestles. I know all the wrestling. How you doing, Orange Train Car? I hope you're good, my friend. Bournemouth and Liverpool have won the same amount of games this season. That's not even true, is it? Yeah, Liverpool have won. Yeah, that is depressing, isn't it? Yep. Is that even... How many have Liverpool won? They've beat... Yeah, because they beat Newcastle. I forgot to count Newcastle as a win because of how they actually won it. What a stat that is. That is actually a mad stat, isn't it? The thing is, despite all of this, Liverpool aren't that far behind, like City, because City dropped points again. Like, that's the mad thing. I know Joel Matip was preparing for an RKO on Wednesday. He was actually. That was good, wasn't it? I enjoyed that. Could have started though on we could do with him starting yesterday, couldn't we? I'm a bit hungover as I had the audacity to have all of 4 beers yesterday. I understand the pain. Wait, it's not true, right? Forgot the game against each other. I was going to say, because Liverpool beat Bournemouth and Newcastle, and it's not true, right? Yeah. Ollie moment. It's not far from the truth, though, is it? I need to look at things, to these facts. This is the thing, though. If you just say facts like that, people believe them. Hence the when you tweet them, people just retweet them blindly. Bournemouth won in the cup. Yeah, there you go. It is true. Ridiculous. Bournemouth beat Villa and Forest. They did, yeah. They did. It is true. Yeah, Bournemouth won on the first day. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. So they've both won too, right? So it is true. How are Bournemouth on 6 points? Like, after losing 9-0. It's a weird old season. This is a real roller coaster. Yeah, it is true, Nugget. Yeah, you're right. It's a weird season. Like, even Villa taking points off City yesterday is a weird season. I'm quite intrigued to see what happens with Arsenal and United today. Like, both of those teams now think they're quite good. And they might be. That's not saying that I think they're not, by the way. Both of those teams are now in a place where they both think they're both quite good. And only one of them can win. They could draw. That's football. You think Arsenal win today? It's at Old Trafford as well, isn't it? If Arsenal do win today, that is a real statement. First, is that 6 from 6 or 5 from 5? Whatever it is, that is a real start, isn't it? But I don't think Arsenal will be competing for the league. I think you're probably correct on that as well. Newcastle and Bournemouth are on the level points. That's a madness, isn't it? That is a madness. Because Newcastle, great start to the season. That is because, though, we are 5 games in or 6 games in. 6 from 6 if Arsenal win today, yeah. And they don't have the squad. Yeah, Europa tax is mad, especially this season. Europa tax is going to be mad. If United Arsenal ends as a draw, it would be both teams' first draw this season. There's another fact for you. Well, yeah, Arsenal have won all their games, haven't they? And United just lose or win. Scott Parker is a glorified cardigan model. Clearly. clearly. It's crazy how you can have a turnaround in performance after changing a manager. It always baffles me how much of football is down to the mental side and confidence and belief. Like, the non-physical part of football it's like 80%, I swear. Because like it's crazy. You can't really measure it, can you? But it is a madness that just swap a manager and you get a completely different performance. Like, look at just Ten Hag and United. They went from that 4-0 loss to Brentford to the Liverpool game. He wore the same cardigan 2 weeks in a row. That's what did him. Yeah, it could be. When you stop getting slagged off from your boss, you perform better. Shock. Yeah. When you're like, well, this guy actually wants us to win, you perform better. Yeah, I don't think I saw somebody tweet. I'm not sure who it was. I saw somebody tweet saying that Scott Parker's stock couldn't be any higher after being sacked after the 9-0, and that he's like, I think he's actually really damaged him. I think a lot of clubs won't go near him now because of he's fallen out with owners now. I think twice, right? He did with Fulham and he has now with Bournemouth. That's not a thing that the clubs want to go near now. It's not exactly he's got clubs up, I guess, but he's not got much pedigree in the Prem. Where could he even go? Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm thinking. Couldn't be any lower if Bournemouth carry on. Exactly, yeah. It is mainly down to how Bournemouth now react. If Bournemouth now go and get a few wins on the trot, without him, his stock couldn't be any lower, I think. I think Scott Parker is better in the Championship. I think the stats back that up, don't they? Anyway, big chat about football to start today. Hope we're all good. Should we have a little check-in? I do have a coffee. It is in the unmarked expensive mug. Cheers, everybody. See, it is unmarked. It's just called the Burr. Oh, my word. This is a mug that we call the Burr. Cheers, everyone.
Follow me. Okay.
Delicious, though, in that Burr there. How are we feeling? At 7, we good? He won't be at a top-end Championship job. It'll be someone who is looking at relegation that takes Parker next. You reckon, what, looking at relegation from the Prem? At Burr, please sponsor. Exactly. It's Brazilian. What's Brazilian? Oh, the coffee. It's Berlin. Right, got ya. How are we, though, everyone? We all right? We good? Right-handed links. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Shall we go to FM? Because it's a big day. Even without Leicester's game today, they are rock bottom with only 1 point, despite scoring more goals than 6 of the 7 teams above them. That is a stat, Nuggy. They've scored more goals than 6 of the 7 teams above them in the league this season. That's a stat. That is a stat. All right. Football Manager. Football bloody Manager. I've pressed the wrong button to start with. Let's go make this a normal size. This is what awaits us today. How you doing, Will? Welcome in, dude. Dude. I like saying dude. It really doesn't fit with any sentence I ever say. Hope you're good there, Will. We are playing 3 matches as a minimum, with the very strong hope that there will be a 4th. Because in the Champions League, we are 5-0 up from the first leg against Napoli. We now go to Naples to play the second leg and hopefully secure our place in the Champions League final. The Champions League final this year is held in Luzhniki in Russia, in Moscow. And I'd like to be there against Liverpool or Milan. And it was 0-0 from the first leg between Liverpool and Milan. And no, that's not true. I saw Fabinho got banned, but he got banned in the league, I think. Today feels an end of an era kind of day. I mean, it could well be, couldn't it? Kind of, if we do win this. But we will continue to play. But I would kind of like to get it into the books. Do wins today. OAP Neymar is having a storming season. He's got over 20 goals. He's got 13 in the Champions League. He loves it. He loves the competition. You bought a replica WWE Championship bout over the weekend, so I'm pretty sure I'm entering my midlife crisis. You know what I have seen? Did everyone who went to the castle buy a bout? Because I saw Lelujo bought one. I saw somebody else on Twitter bought one, and now you've bought one. What do you... Genuine question. What do you do with the bouts? Do you just put them like on display? A bit like I'm not judging, because I've got a football shirt there that has a made up player's name on the back of it, framed and on the wall. So I understand. But is that is that what you do with it? How doing, Daniel? Welcome in, buddy. I bought a green t-shirt for £20. Am I entering my midlife crisis? Green, yes. That's not really a world title, is it then, if everyone has it? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Do you have to fight for it? or wrestle for it? You wear them as a fashion statement, of course. I mean, that is a statement. You know, I'd go with that. I'd back that. You think your Kilman shirt is in storage? That'll be a collector's item in the future. I mean, it is a collector's item because only you have it. Their mats are very expensive. Yeah, they are. They are. In fairness, they're a lot cheaper than they were online. I have no idea what I'm meant to do with it now. It's enormous. I bet. Wear it as a belt, I think. We bought a Saudi shirt, pass it on. Oh, God. Yeah, you midlife crisis. Right. Any transfers happen on yesterday's stream? No transfers yesterday, no, Daniel, because it's not transfer season. However, some big things did happen. We got ourselves basically into a Champions League final if we don't lose 6-0 in the away leg. And we won the league. Like if you make a good cup of tea, lift the title. Yeah. Is that how you work it? Lelujo shows up to next stream showdown with his crown and bout on. Absolutely he does, doesn't he? That's how I'd be using it, Pav. Every cup I win on FM, I'd be getting the bout. if Kat makes a nice dinner, give her the bout. Aren't you smart? Oh, Abercrombie and Fitch, is it, mate? Oh, nice. Welton Costin is up for the German Players Player of the Year. I wonder, has he got the most assists? No, the vegan has. For Christ's sake. Somebody we sold has more assists than Leo and Welton, who both have got 11. Find a pair of jeans that has really big slots for it and use it as an actual belt. Now, that is something I'd love to see. It'd probably pull your trousers down, though. It's heavy, isn't it? You hate it here. Yeah, me too. Me too. That thing about being here for the whole stream, scrap it. Yeah, this Mustafa plays for Mainz is brilliant. He scores against us every time. He's big, tall, strong and fast. And he's Austrian. But he scores against us every time. He's done it a few seasons in a row. Look, he got 19 last year. He had a weirdly quiet season there, maybe injuries. But look, 15, 15, 19, 21. He probably got, 17 that year, 18 that year. Probably playing more. Is he playing Europe this year as well? So he's probably got, he's playing Europe as well. He's got 23. Mainz becoming a Champions League team is a weird direction this save has turned. Yeah. It was weirdly worded that, but yes. How many will Erling score in the Prem? At least 38 if he keeps going the way he's going. You know? It's a bit mad. It's also like, can you see him stopping? No. The only thing that's going to stop him is if he gets injuries. And it's right. He hasn't played more than 25 league games in his career yet, has he? So I think that's the only thing that's going to slow him down, because he is a madness. He's on course for 63 as it is. That feeling when FM isn't even unrealistic with him. Only thing that stops him is Pep Roulette. Yeah, but I wonder if do they even swap him? Do they even change him? He probably does get injured. Yeah, then they've got Alvarez, so maybe they do rotate. I was wondering about Alvarez. He's a brilliant player to watch. See, I find him a bit boring to watch. Not in like I can appreciate how brilliant he is, but it's all a bit like it's predictable, but you can do nothing about it. And it's like, he's gonna score. I don't know. There's a maybe it's because he plays for City, I'd imagine. But I don't find him necessarily. He's not like a Ronaldinho to watch, despite being as brilliant as Ronaldinho. And that's saying something, because Ronaldinho might be one of my favourite players ever. Yeah, his movement is really good. He does the whole lurking in behind, and it is really clever movement. It's true. It is a bit Ronaldo now. Robot kicks ball in goal. Maybe that's what it is. And I'll openly and honestly say that it's maybe to do with the fact he plays for City. That I'm like, I hate this. Because I do. I hate how good he is for them. The goal yesterday was good, to be fair. Yeah. They all are. Those little runs where he gets in, like, the late run, powerful run, in front of the defender, nudging it in. Those goals are actually really clever goals, aren't they? Nathan Collins will take him out for the good of the game. I'm sure he will, actually. It'll be on the touchline and Collins will go in unnecessarily hard. City have regressed defensively this season. I mean, you have to say so. The Bailey goal, by the way, great finish. Do you know what I loved about the Bailey goal for City yesterday? That you couldn't... There was no worry that it was going to be ruled out. There was no VAR cloud hanging over it when it went in. That that was what made me think, I love it. Like, this is actually a goal that counts, even though it's quite quiet, because it was, I don't know why it seemed so quiet. Like, the commentators weren't really commentating on it when it went in, right? But yeah, it was good. That's the point. Alvarez on the bench chilling, but no, Nathan Ake. Did they bring on Ake as the impact yesterday? That was weird. Yeah, I didn't even notice that thinking about it. Yeah, it seems he's always in the right spot. Yeah, he is, JPEX, yeah. Young Ronaldo in 2008-ish era, brilliant to watch. Yeah, agreed, Ollie. I say I loved him. Again, the same thing. He played for United, and it was a bit upsetting. But he was brilliant to watch. Like, it's crazy to think how that player turned into the player that he is now, the way that he played football, like as an actual winger and things. It was, yeah, some career, to be fair. Villa were robbed. Yeah, I think it's a really weird one, because I'm well on the train of Villa were robbed. Trust me. But the City players do stop. Not that I think it made a difference, but he blew the whistle so early that the City players do stop. So there is an argument for them to say, yeah, but we stopped before he got the shot off. And like, I don't know about whether Ederson stopped or not. Yeah, if the whistle didn't blow, they defend. Agreed. So that's the argument, isn't it? It is a bit of a nightmare, because even though it's just really poor refereeing, really poor officiating. And the reason for it being such poor officiating isn't because they thought he was offside. It's because the amount of those decisions, or not those decisions, but just offside decisions that are so far offside that they let run through. You know, and they're so frustrating because everyone knows they're offside because they're meters offside. And that's what makes this one so annoying, that they decided to blow the whistle. It's like, why not let that one play out then? The inconsistency. Exactly. Just annoyingly inconsistent with when the whistle blows, flag goes up. Yeah, that's exactly why it's annoying. And they can feel aggrieved still, Villa can definitely feel aggrieved, because at the end of the day, it's not their fault that the other players stop. And like, because actually the other part of it, I guess with the whistle blowing, it's different, isn't it? But the other part of it is that players need to like keep playing now until the end of a move, because of the way that the rule is. It's a weird one. They're massively offside goals not being flagged. It's really crap, isn't it? It's the bollocks rule. If it's out wide, raise the flag. Down the middle, carry on. Like, what's the point? Yeah. It really is. Like, yesterday was not a good day for English officiating. Yeah, play to the whistle, but I guess that's what I'm thinking, Leonie. But they did play to the whistle, didn't they? Like, the whistle went, so it's kind of on the ref. Like, I'm not like, it's just crap refereeing. And I don't think Villa could argue that they deserve to win the game or anything. So I think at the end of the day, it's one of those, isn't it? I would feel really annoyed if I was a Villa fan. I'd also be annoyed at the annoyance if I was a City fan, because you could quite easily make the argument that it wouldn't have gone in if the whistle hadn't blown, sort of thing. It actually absolutely was. Only yesterday wasn't a good day. I mean, yesterday was a really bad day. I'm not saying there were other days were good days, right? I'm saying yesterday was a really bad day. How have I done on loan? Pav, did you see that you were in the next gen? You were 10th in the next gen. Next gen 50 Wonder Kids. You've got 7 goals, but to be fair, you are just turned 18. It wasn't a good day at all. Foul should have had a clear red. Ref blows the whistle, so our player handles it, then gives them a free kick. For Christ's sake. Did it, Fogman, yeah. Newcastle robbed. That was a mad one with the goalkeeper thing. And I mean, we haven't even talked about the Mendy one. And our boy, Jared. Wasn't a foul though, was it? I've seen like people saying that it clearly, like I've seen people arguing it was a foul. It's just mad. And actually, we'll talk about it briefly, right? The Bowen Mendy one, he doesn't give the foul to start with, does he? Now, whether you think, this is my point on it. Whether you think that was a foul or not, I think it's really, really difficult to make the argument that the referee has made a clear and obvious error. That would be my argument here. So he doesn't give the foul. Is it enough of a foul? Even if you think it's a foul, it's so touch and go. It's 50-50, right? Yes, there's contact, but I still don't think... My opinion is that it's still not a foul. Like, what's he supposed to do? And I don't think it's like... It's not a foul, in my opinion. But the amount of times that we see that they have to go and say it wasn't clear and obvious, like the degree of which the decision was wrong wasn't enough. How can you overturn that decision? That means that you've gone so far the other way. That's my thing on it. I can't be asked to look at the screen, just a waste of time. Get rid of it, right? Because, or only use it when they literally can't decide, and mic up the referee so that we can hear what they're saying and they can say, we are unsure, you need to make a decision. Like, that needs to be the thing then, doesn't it? Because what are they do? Why are they doing this whole charade, wasting people's time going, go to the screen, sell it, make it look like this? Go away. Just goes back to how subjective football is, isn't it? Absolutely, Tom. And by the way, thank you very much for the 11. I appreciate you. Thank you, buddy. Like, absolutely, it's subjective. But then when they bring in rules to make it not subjective, where they make it objective so that there are these degrees of decision, degrees of subjectivity, where the referee has to think that they've got it wrong enough to overturn it. How can you do that? Oliver ignored the screen yesterday. That never happens. Yeah. Newcastle offside goal versus Liverpool apparently was based off play shadows. That's a madness, isn't it? It's another one. The Newcastle one was exactly the same as the Rashford one, where we just have to trust that apparently they know what they're doing on them. And you just have to sit there and go, yep, that was offside, or yep, that was onside. Because they've drawn some lines based off some grainy footage from an angle that doesn't seem very good, based on just just some designated frame that they stop it on, where either of them could be when the ball is actually released. Like, all of these things are definitely, it's not a fine science, is it? It's not something they've actually got to a point where everybody can sit there and say, do you know what? The science has proved that there. Like, we're still trusting that it's just some benign point where they've decided to stop it, and then they go, that's what we're basing it off. So you can either be really lucky and they've stopped it at a point where he might just be onside, or you're unlucky and they've stopped it at a point where he's offside, depending on who you support. The screenshot makes the Virgil foul worse than it is. It's a yellow. I agree. I don't think Virgil should have been sent off. I think that one it looks terrible. I won't lie to you. And it's definitely more than a yellow. But I don't think it's enough to be a red, is what I think. Intrigued about these semi-automated offsides. It's weird, yeah. Anyway, I could literally talk about this for hours. And sometimes we have in these streams, haven't we? But let's start this game. The Camry technology is not good enough. Agreed, yeah. We are playing St. Pauli. Let's take Allison out of there. And we do need to rest a few. So anybody with fitness, short of full fitness, we should probably take out, shouldn't we? Let's give Neymar a little go and do that. Need an orange card. I'm not going to go down that. No, I don't think we quite need to do that. Let's do Pereira because he's a bit tired. Let's do Boccal. We're going to get a VAR decision this game now, yeah. Human error is meant to be taken out of the game. It's now been decided by more human error. It's highlighting the human error. Even more so, isn't it, Striker? I agree. It's like adding more importance to the human error. Like, it's now making the human error more obvious because they get a chance to go and review it and still come up with human errors. Whereas if there's sort of a grace approach to it, where if they make a human error in the speed of the game at full speed, they called an offside wrong, you can sort of go, yeah, fair enough. Like, it was really close. He's got that one wrong, but that happens. We'll probably get one go our way. It'll level itself over the course of the season. Now you're like, now we're going to look at this computer. We're going to slow it down. We're going to do all this, and they've still got it. They've still got it wrong. That's hard to take now. That's much more like a tougher pill to swallow, isn't it? That's how I feel. Yeah, I saw about the Lavia deadline day thing. That was mental. What, like 50 mil? Like, how much did they sign him for? Wasn't it like 15 mil or something? I'm not even sure they're allowed to register him if they were to sign him on deadline day. They need a director of football, Chelsea do, clearly, and one that knows what they're doing. Yeah, even the Connor Cody ones, it looked really close, and I was a bit like, we were chatting about it in the Discord, weren't we? I was a bit worried about it because I was like, I've seen these be played on side because Milner's foot's like dangling. I was a bit worried about it. And then when they drew the lines, it was really, really obviously offside. I was like, oh, all right then. Don't know how much I trust that, but yeah. City have a 40 mil buyback clause. Oh, do they? That's interesting. Get ex-pros on VAR, not refs. See, I think that's worse, Striker. I see the argument, as in like they know the game and all that, but have you heard the ex-pros on TalkSport in the studio? I don't want ex-pros on VAR, not refs. I want refs that are you know, good. Is what I want. Jamie O'Hara exists, exactly, right? No, thank you. Ex-pros don't know the rules, exactly. That would be a shit show. I'm sorry for swearing, everybody. Non-TV related experts. Yeah, but that's basically what you're saying here is experts. Referees are experts. That is the point. They've done the training. They are the experts. That's the worry as well. Yeah, beep it, Tom. Thank you. Imagine Jamie O'Hara and Gavin Bonlahor on VAR. Anyway, let's play a game. I see why you say that, but in practical terms, that is an absolute nightmare. That doesn't work. I'm going to play Junior. I'd like to win this, but it's not that important, is it? You'd fully rotate here. That's what I was just thinking. Do I need to rotate a few more? We're missing Adriel. We probably should, shouldn't we? Let's do more. Because before the Champions League final, we've got a game to go and win, haven't we? And we should beat Napoli anyway. Because we're going to go full strength still with Napoli, I think. Public polls on decisions might as well, at this point. I mean, yeah. Get Roy Keane on VAR. Keep 11 men on the pitch. Also, ex-pros would have clear allegiances to certain clubs. Actually true, yeah. So true. We need to give Alex Telles some type of send-off as well at some point. Because he is a legend and he is retiring at the end of the season. 13-year-old magical Martial deciding the title by voting for an offside. I wonder which way you'll vote. I'm not sure it'll go in the way of Liverpool. Any other of these guys need to be on the bench? I think that's a good rotation. That's a good level of rotation. Oh, we can have more subs. Gil, get on there, Gil. Get on there, Dodo. I just wanted David Moyes to come out and say VAR was SHIT. Yeah, it's really tough that they can't come out and actually say what they think. Bruno needs rotating. He does, Skinny, but we don't really have one. Adriel's our rotation for him, and he's injured. You're probably right. If I can try and sub him, we can maybe put Junior into midfield and then swap him from there. So we might do that. That's 1-0. Good save, Emerson. Yeah, refs are as protected. Like, we don't get to... we don't hear from refs, but also managers can't say anything about them. Anyone heard Mark White, Dorking manager, actually came out and said, did he? I didn't hear that. That is actually outrageous. That's ours. There we go. Eddie was way too polite about the VAR decision, I bet, yeah. Well, it's because they have to be. Just want all the refs in the BPL to be from other countries from England. Other countries than England, sorry. Maybe that would have some non-biased eyes on. See, I don't think they're biased. I really don't think they're biased. Like, maybe there's the odd time where there might be a little bit, and there's subconscious bias exists, doesn't it? But most of the time, these decisions I don't think come from a place of bias. I think most of the bad decisions come from a place of overthinking and not applying enough common sense. Like, they're trying to follow the letter of the law so closely that they overthink it and don't do what the general consensus would be. And maybe there's part of that is a problem with the rules that have to try and cover everything, that you can't cover everything. And part of that is to do with how, like, they're so scared to be wrong that they overthink it. Because it's not always incompetence as well. Are the rules too tight? Possibly. The rules are too tight. Like, I think I agree, but the rules are trying to over-police things, or overrule things, aren't they? But yeah, referees do a bad decision. They have no actual repercussions. So why would they improve? Well, they do have, they are rated, and there is... I'm sure that they're trying to make the right decisions. But I think it's probably more down to incompetence, either in terms of the referee, the official, or in terms of the rule book and how things are set up and how they're supposed to govern the game. Because there's clearly a problem, because we can't be having this every weekend, can we? Yeah, maybe there isn't any public repercussion. Maybe, yeah, if they had to come out and defend maybe if there was a bit more transparency, maybe you're right. I think I probably agree with that. Like, they have their own rating systems and can be dropped and changed around, but at the end of the day, there's not that many referees in the country, and as soon as you start dropping down leagues, the ability levels are so much lower anyway, aren't they? Like, go and watch like a League 2 game and watch how it's refereed, and Christ. It seems like naughty, we can't be criticised. How dare you, managers? Fine for you. Yeah, it does seem a bit like that. But then also, do you want like... What you don't want it to... You were trying to get this out of the game of people criticising referees. That's what we want, isn't it? The end goal of this is that we want it to be a place where the referee's decision is respected. And we go back to that old thing, which is a really annoying thing, isn't it? But like, look at how it's done in rugby. But rugby, it is done properly, isn't it? Which is the annoying like cliche in this argument. So like, being allowed to come out and criticise referees is opening the door for a lot of really ugly stuff. But I also, it's awful, isn't it, really? Last 2 referees I've seen in League 2 have been great, only 1 poor decision. Yeah, that's quite a small sample size there. I'm sure, ask anybody, are the EFL refs better than the Prem refs? The answer is no. Can't wait for Dermot Gallagher ref watch tomorrow. Seems to be the highlight of Monday now. It's literally like, that's mental. As a sentence, that's mental, isn't it? Yeah, Striker, you can't respect the refs if they keep making bad decisions. I get that. Respect goes both ways as well. When they seem imperious at the top level. I agree, Fogman, yeah. I actually don't like the way the referees referee the game sometimes. Like, there was one yesterday, and this is such a small thing that doesn't matter, right? But like, and this, even playing football, this used to grind my gears. Like, some decisions, like, it was Salah in the corner, and it came off Mikolenko's foot and went out. And it was really obvious from the camera angle that it came off Mikolenko. Salah thought it was his throw. The assistant gave it Everton. Fine, right? He made a mistake. But he, like, argued and was so smug. He was, like, nodding and, like, being really, like, firm in his decision that it was off Salah at the end and pointing to Salah's foot and stuff. And I'm like, you're on camera. There's a video, like, you can watch it. It doesn't. But instead of just going, like... Why are they being like that instead of being like, I thought it was off him? Not, yes, you're wrong, when you were wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's their smugness with their decisions, even though you're on camera and we can all watch it and see that you're wrong here. And that's such a small thing, but that used to really annoy me anyway. I watch League 2 every week. Not bad, just stupid mistakes, which I think, is that not bad? Makes it seem like some have team agendas. Yeah, and I don't think they do, really. Although there is... Because I don't really buy into this, the top 6 get all the decisions thing. I think that's your own bias will say that. Because I think as a Liverpool fan, I often sit there thinking that the other team are getting all the decisions. And I know that people are watching that going, look at Liverpool getting all the decisions. So I think what is going on here? What is going on? Most of the time, that's just the way you're seeing the things you want to see. And that's called bias, which happens. As a rugby referee who does a lot of crossover rugby refereeing, there's a bigger problem at the heart of it. Yeah. Yeah. Football Manager, just doing Football Manager things there. Did you see that? That was good, wasn't it? Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. Let's do subs and do this. Yeah, exactly, Wald. I think that's because you remember the decisions against your team, also the ones that go in your favour. When you get a decision that is probably a little bit, it's wrong, but in your favour, you just sit there and go, yeah, that was good. Yeah, fine. That was a bit lucky. And you move on. When you get one against you, you boil over it for hours, don't you? So obviously those are the things you remember. Same thing when you're watching, if you're a Liverpool fan and you are watching Manchester City versus Villa yesterday, every decision that is a bit contentious that goes City's way, you're thinking, God, City are getting everything here. Whereas if you're sat there as a City fan, you're sat there watching and boiling over every decision that goes Villa's way. Like, and you're going, God, this referee's for them. Like, take the Newcastle-Liverpool game.
Okay.
Both teams have come out of that game going, God, the ref was awful today. So biased. Because that's you're a human and that's the way you do, like, these things work. And also, yes, Fogman, top 6 teams are the better teams. So they get more decisions in their favour because they're in the positions in the pitch and all those things as well. There's all that as well. But, like, there's too much people go, like... And then an agenda kicks up, doesn't it? Because all of these people who say that the top 6 get more decisions are from fans of teams that aren't in the top 6. Obviously. And I completely get it and I completely understand it. Because I'd be exactly the same. Yeah, we're going to do Junior into midfield. We'll bring on Jolson. The refs that try and become the centre of attention and try to make the game about them, especially at lower levels, are by far the worst referees. And that happens at the top level as well. That is so frustrating. Referee the game. Just look at the game and just give what you think is correct. Please. All right. If we win this 1-0, I'd be quite happy. And there's a highlight at the end. And there's a highlight at the end. We're going to draw, aren't we? Weird how being a fan of a team can distort your own judgment as well for any contentious decision. Yeah, 100%. And they've actually scored. He's off. He's on. For Christ's sake, we've actually conceded. Yeah, Lenny's good. I always try and talk about this, like, without being in the heat of the moment. Like, I am absolutely going to be more leaning on the side of Liverpool in decisions that involve Liverpool. I will hold my hands up because that is... Yeah, FM does have ears. That is something you cannot avoid. And I think you have to... Yeah, there's the VAR decision. It actually was as well. That's something you have to factor into any discussion you have about football, that you have a bias. A very obvious bias. The VAR in the Leeds game, I'm a Leeds fan, but for the Brentford pen, it was a pen, but it took ages for them to say ref had to go to the screen. It takes so long. Oh, we've gone at the other end and won it anyway. It's Lord Alino. The Lord. Our saviour. Come on. Was he actually offside, was he? I didn't really watch it. Fast suffers under its own PR. The clear and obvious language is a laugh. It's all subjective, even from VAR. It really does, gambling. The clear, and that's what I mean. Like, I think the rules are... There's too many rules. The rules are too tight. There's too much on it. That make it difficult for referees in that situation now. Instead of it coming down to that referee's decision, it comes down to they can just point to the rules and saying, I had to do it because of this. And why are we still playing? That is a great plug, by the way. But for Dan's just done a let's see. But if you want heat of the moment, if you want to hear heat of the moment reactions, Panenka, I've got a podcast chat. Go and follow it and listen to it there. We record it on a Monday. It comes out on a Tuesday. After it, we just talk about football. So if you like this chat here that we're doing, this is basically it. I think we'll have a big chat about referees. I think now that you've inspired me, chat. What would you say, actually? We maybe need to talk about this. A good way to do it. In our Sunday streams, talk about what do we need to discuss in the podcast. What's your opinion on Salah so far this season? Out of form. Staying way too wide. I don't know if that's him... I don't know if that's tactical. I don't know if that's just because he's out of form a little bit. And I think his being out of form is massively impacted by Liverpool having no midfielders. That's hoovering, by the way. That's that noise that I can now only hear. That's being impacted because Liverpool have no midfielders and the system's a little bit stop-start and doesn't really work. And Trent being massively out of form, which is also, I think, impacted by the midfield not being available. And also, I think that right-sided midfielder is doing a slightly different role this year. Salah and Diaz way too wide. But you see Diaz cutting in way more than you see Salah cutting in. Yeah, I agree, Tom. Can you hear that hoover? Because it's literally all I can hear. Salah has the most chances created in the league, I read. Yeah, I saw that. A lot of them were against Bournemouth, though. Just to bear that in mind. You can hear it. Good stuff. I'm not going to ask her to stop. Yeah, Diaz hits the post every game. The same chance as well, right? Get the aircon involved, yeah. Why is someone hoovering when you're doing your job? Yeah, I know. I know. Kirky, it's mad, isn't it? Or keeps Skirky or keeps Kirky. Cancel it out. Ooh. Oh, you mean with the AC? Not with my voice. Do you want the popcorn machine? Should we do it? Should we put the popcorn machine on for a second? Might as well, right? Get all the noises. Yeah. That's alright. We put the aircon on now to have both noises. Cut inside, beat a man, hit the post. Yeah, exactly. Is Lenny doing the hoovering? I'm sure he would like to be helping. He likes chasing the hoover. They say hi, Cat. Did you have a good trip? Did you have a good trip? She said yeah. Woman of few words. Twitch abhors the vacuum. Yeah, I don't think it's yeah. I don't think it's popular. I said they say hi. She said hi. I said, did you have a good trip? She said yeah. That was literally it. Very profound. Yeah. She did though, I'm sure. She's tired today. Her flight was delayed by an hour and a half and it was already getting in at like 1:45 or something. So she didn't get home. I was asleep. Didn't get home until like early morning. And now she's up hoovering. So that's why there's not many words there. All right. We have got Napoli in 2 days. Are we needing to rest people? Let's pick our team and then see who needs a rest. Because I think we go full strength even though we're 5-0 up. Yeah, right. Let's rest then. Cesar, Jolson, Bruno, Leo, Vinicius is he going to be back? He's going to be touch and go whether he's back or not. Let's rest those guys for, let's just do a day. How you doing, James? Welcome in, buddy. Good morning. Good morning. Noda, thank you for the follow before as well. I think we need Alisson's energy here. Oh, look. City are turning against Anthony after they signed him from us. Oh, Tellez. Alex Tellez is approaching retirement, everybody. Is that a new tactic? No, we've used it for a couple of seasons now. There is a video on it, Brownstone, if you want to have a go with it. Sending positive UCL vibes. Thank you, James. Thank you. We've got the second leg of the semi now, and then we can, if we win this, we can remove the asterisk from the title today. Who do you think will be the biggest flop of this transfer window? I don't know, actually, Keeps. Who are we reckoning? Biggest flop? Because biggest flop comes down to how much money was spent on them as well, doesn't it? Like, are you thinking Anthony? Is that why you mentioned it now? Alex Tellez retiring. End the save, yeah. Oh, look. Player of the month is Brian. Pavlino, what did you think? What do you think of this guy? He was number something in the next gen. What is the I need to stop putting obscure names. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Nunez had such a bad August. He did, didn't he? I think Nunez is gonna be a won't be a flop though in the end. I think yesterday he could have scored an absolute worldie. Imagine he scores that volley, the Torres like volley. No one's calling him a flop or like. I think he does enough in a game. I don't think he had a good game, a great game yesterday. But yeah, we were saying striker Pav. Turning this guy just into a striker. I think Nunez has got enough about him. I really don't think it's Nunez, but I'm just being a football Twitter more. Yeah, agreed, James. I know what you mean. But to be fair, there is an argument. Like, he's not made a good start, has he? He's come in, done well, scored a goal, headbutted someone and missed 3 games. It's not like he hasn't done amazing, has he? Did I forget Nunez changed the game versus Fulham? No, he did, definitely. I don't see Akanji doing much, but I don't think that's because he's a flop. I think that's because they won't use him that much. Aubameyang might be a flop. Would he be a flop, though, for like... How much was he? Like 3 mil? Yeah, Akanji's a really weird transfer altogether for me. I think that's more of a... Let's make some money and bring in a backup player on Akanji. Because he's not... He was out of favour at Dortmund anyway, wasn't he? Koulibaly on current showing. Scored a lovely volley, though, didn't he? Calvin Phillips with the biggest flop. That is an outrageous shout. Although, is he injured at the moment, Calvin Phillips? Is that why we've not seen him? Who doesn't enjoy the odd headbutt on a Monday evening? Yeah, I mean, I was always headbutting people at 5-a-side. I wasn't. Nearly. No. I really... Do you find it weird? You know when players go like head to head? Do you find that really weird? Because I do. Who did it the other day? And it was in a game, and it was like it was in the Leeds game in midweek. It was Christensen and somebody else. Was it Anthony Gordon? It might have been Anthony Gordon. And it's all a bit, are you deer? Are you like elk? What are you doing? Just like, but it's a bit like homoerotic as well, isn't it? It's a bit of a, like, I just watch it thinking, what's going on? Oh, thank you. But yeah, it's fun. It's always fun. Are you dear? Yeah. Champions League final. Let's go. Hutch. How you doing, buddy? Just kiss. Come on. Get it over with. Exactly. Thank you, Hutch. Thank you for the 23 months, buddy. I appreciate that, dude. That's a lot of months. Thank you, buddy. I think I may go full in on not liking him just to balance out Tobes. I like it because I really like him. I really like Jesse Marsh. The clip of him like talking to Gnonto and saying he's going to go meet his parents. I'm like, I really like him. And I really like Tyler Adams. And I really like Brendan Aronson. I think it's something to do with the Americans in English football and the way they talk. And it's always a bit like, oh, I don't know what, I love them. Like Tyler Adams when he does, like, he's been brilliant, by the way. Yeah, Americans are either so likable or so not. Agreed, yeah. And I think the way that Adams is playing, honestly, he's been sensational. He's been really good. And then you hear him come and talk afterwards, and he's really articulate, and he's like so like media savvy. And I think that's part of being American and the way that the culture of America, like the Western world, he's so media savvy, talks so well, and you're like, yeah, he's really likable. Then Marsh, so nice, and it is very Ted Lasso, agreed. Yeah, I think Tsunami, it's to do with the fact that they're backing it up by being really good as well. He's a 5-star knobhead on the touchline. Quite like that. Pav, I'm a Liverpool fan. We've got Jurgen Klopp. I'm all about the 5-star knobheads on the touchlines, and then the big hugs and the nice people off it. Morning, I'm still angry, I bet, Breezy. We've had a big talk about it, don't worry. All right. Let's do a Champions League semi-final. Second leg. Klopp might have to go if he carries on. He's got to go. He's a 10-star knobhead. Yeah. I saw something yesterday about Klopp not owning any clothes that aren't Liverpool branded. Made me chuckle. Yeah, I think it's probably contractual, though, that he's supposed to wear these things. Like, he's got a... I think he signed with Nike or something. In fairness, that pitch looked very dry yesterday. It did. Can't win on a dry pitch. True. Ivan Toney World Cup squad, or am I overreacting? I mean, if he keeps going, there's a lot of quality about all of those goals. By the way, have you seen our team? We are quite wanted. Milan are playing. I see the game that Milan are playing here. They're doing the classic FM thing. We might play them in a Champions League final so that they are declaring interest in all of our players. Even Penn Shootouts get him on. Ooh, Tony, yeah. They still got dunked on by Tony and friends yesterday. Yeah, they did. I saw a thing, you know, on the Jesse Marsh and Gnonto thing. Where he's like, oh, your parents are here. Let's go meet them. I saw a thing saying if that was Tuchel, he'd be saying, oh, your parents are here. Can they play left wing back? Oh, your dad, can he play left wing back? That's really funny. I'm kind of an FM noob, but does having 3 left-footed in the midfield affect your team, guys? It will, but I wouldn't say not hugely. I mean, potentially, it depends on the system you're using, to be honest. Like, if you think about, if you've got like playmakers that you want to be switching the play and playing it long, it's gonna be awkward for them to do that if they're all left-footed, etc. They'd only switch it one way nicely and things. So it depends on the system. It's hard to say without it. All right, Champions League semi-final second leg. They've won their last game. They've got no Osimhen. He's still injured. He scored 17 Champions League goals, by the way. They've started Dybala instead. We are in Naples. We just need to avoid losing by 5. So have we gone to a defensive tactic? No. Are we still going to go and try and attack them? Yes, we are. Can we make a Champions League final? That was almost a goal. I think that should be the end of the highlight. Good foul, Gil. Good foul. We like those. I have not, Leonie, no. Was that over the line? I guess not. Osman for Liao, straight swap. You didn't respond. Oh, yeah, I did read that. No, probably not. I like how... Oh, Gabriel scored. It's 6. Come on. Let's have a sound.
Gabby.
You're my boy.
You're my boy. You're my Gabby boy. Ah!
Come on, right, 6-0. I like how you get me to do transfer business on stream. I like it. But no, probably not. It's basically a bunch of mannequins on a robot, but they move up and down to simulate jumping in the wall. All right, that's cool. Let's hover over that asterisk. Exactly, James. Surely, come on. If we do bottle it from here, I will end the stream, and then that'll probably be it for FM22. It's that live reaction, exactly. That's all right. When I went to the bathroom yesterday, I went on my phone on the way and responded to Reese's transfer offer in the Discord. So, where's that Gabby sound from? Mamu, it's Ben AFC on TikTok. It's a classic. A lot of people think it's me. It's definitely not me. It's definitely a long way back for Napoli, yeah. You won't bottle it. I don't think we will either. Because it is 6-0. You absolutely thought it was me. It's not me. Yeah, I mean, it does sound like something I would say on FM, but he was watching an actual game of football doing that. It's you impersonating Ben AFC. No, it's not. Napoli on the attack here. Bit scared. Diaby. Good block. Lozano's going to get it. Samardzic is there. It's 6-1. It's 6-1. It's a bit of a lucky goal, this. No, Tom, because Ben AFC's never left his room. You Liverpool boys are winning the league in the network game, are they? We will see. We will see. All right, we're on the attack again here. Martinelli's just going to run it and shoot, isn't he? Oh, it's not a bad effort. Is he at the bar? No, he's bouncing next to the goal. Yeah, it was a bit of kneeling down by Alisson, wasn't it? Oh, no. That is probably the last thing we want here, is injuries. We really don't need injuries. Did Pereira... I didn't put Pereira on the bench. It's going to have to be Marcelo. I don't like that. We don't want injuries before a Champions League final. Should have played the children. Yeah, but if we play the children, you know the problem. That if we then go out, I couldn't risk it. I also do want to keep the momentum and winning games. I think it's important. Are we dead set playing Napoli in a UCL final? This is not a final. This is a semi-final, Nerden. This is the semi. But we're 5-0 up. Well, we were 5-0 up. We're now 6-1 up. Morales at an all-time high, yeah. It's going to be Liverpool or Milan in the final if we make it through this. If the season ends before Freshers starts, I've won. Although once Freshers begins, I stop playing. Yeah, fair enough. Remember in the OG Hertha graphic where you made a team sheet graphic to delay playing the final? Yeah, it was a great graphic as well. I should find that. Martinelli! Let's hear the sound again then. Let's hear me doing it.
Gabby. You're my boy. You're my boy. You're my Gabby boy. Ah!
See, it could be me, to be fair, couldn't it? Could be me. The 4-2-1-3 fairly does well with teams in the Champions League for me. Would really like to dominate other teams with my Leipzig boys. Fairly does well with teams in the Champions League for me. It is not me. I'm not sure what you mean, Brown, but hopefully you mean that it's working for you. Because it does, yeah. It is a good tactic. That's why we used that one for the Ajax save. Think it was the one that would give us the best chance to win it, and even though it took 5 seasons, I guess it did win it in the end, didn't it? I should rest players now, though. Why are we letting Lazar Samardzic score like this, though? Can we not? He used to play for Hertha as well. He just ran through everyone and scored. They've had... Okay, I was going to say they've had one shot on goal. Yeah, not great goalkeeping from Alisson. Do you know what? We should change him and rest him. This is silly. I might do that, but not yet. I just realised... What do they need? 5? Sub the keeper. Yeah, I was going to, Ollie, but that's quite early to do that. Because if we lost, I would be... I don't think we can lose, can we, from here? Let's put Leo wide and do Gil off for Neymar. Neymar loves the Champions League. And... Fine. Is that the graphic? You went and found it. Nice. That's class. Look at that, chat. Look at the graphic for the Champions League final we made in the old Hertha save. And we made it on stream. Because I didn't want to play the final because I was scared that we'd lose. Right, Frenchinho Jr. is on. Maybe his final Champions League game, unless we are winning the final, he might need to come on. Great team, yeah, some team. I'd like to go and win. Okay, we might lose the game, but we'll win overall, so I don't think it affects morale if we go through, does it? Where's Dirk Sprint? I think Dirk Sprint was on the bench, wasn't he? Yeah, he's on the bench. He's sat next to Kante on the bench, look. Dirk Sprint's on the bench. I mean, the weird thing about it is that Killman's on the bench in that game. But we had Esposito, who was so good that he started the final. And it was one striker. It was Rodrigo and Dembele were wide. Esposito was the striker. Killman was on the bench. I think he came on, though. Yeah, Kante had his bike helmet. Right, we're going to lose here because they've scored again. Mestiri. You went and checked it out, Mamu. Wow. That's really funny. Yeah, das Register. It was a 4-3-3. Was Mbappe dead at that point? Where was Mbappe at that point? Did we have him at this stage? Was this before we signed him, or was he injured or something? Because we had Mbappe till the end, I think, after this. Camavinga, Szoboszlai. Arnie Meyer, who's in the picture on it, is... We had him from the start, and Nets from the start. And Arnie Meyer played like every game as like the regista. Was so good. Played like 600 games in that save. Remove the asterisk. Yes. You are correct. Champions League final. I've changed the title. We are in the Champions League final. And we've qualified for the Club World Championship. 2 to 3 months. That's really annoying. Oh, dear. I didn't want to lose any starters. And we've lost quite an important one because who comes in for him? Hello from New Zealand. Hello. Some random from Mandem. How you doing, buddy? He's fit again for the holidays. Everything worked out brilliantly. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. The corpse of Alex Telles. I don't think we can do Telles. Do we do Marcelo, though? Or do we do... The question is, do we do Pereira or do we do Marcelo? Marcelo's a little bit further along his development. I worry about his dribbling. He's quick, though. Telles doesn't have it physically. Marcelo really does have it physically. Doesn't he? The dribbling I worry about. However, the other person we could do is Pereira, who is a little bit younger. Okay, and doesn't have the dribbling anyway, though, does he? I think maybe Marcelo's the right call. That's a tough position to lose somebody as well, you know. Don't worry, we do have Jonathan from Church or Thiago. Yeah, Jonathan from Church probably won't be there. I'm not going to lie to you. All right, we've got a bit of time now. 10 days before the final game of the season. And then it is Champions League final time. Oof. We've actually made it to a Champions League final. Good God. Oh, Jonathan from Church is now frustrated that he couldn't move. I think this is just a late... Let me Yeah, 9 million. If they offer 9 million, you can go. Your last ever start. What, this game? Am I going to start this game, Gaffer? Probably not, Frogman, no. I'd like to win. I think we do rotate, though. But there is a big gap between, like, do we rotate? The only reason we'd rotate is to avoid injuries, which we've just seen can happen. But we've got like 14 days until the final. Let's find out who we play in the final. Will it be Liverpool or Milan? Come on, Milan. Come on, Milan. Come on, Milan. Come on, Milan. Yeah, I'm not demanding a UCL final. It's Liverpool. Oh, my God. Erling Haaland's just scored a casual 4 goals in the semi. To put Liverpool into the final. See, I would have really believed if it was Milan. But it's now going to be Erling Haaland. Was a good Champions League run, yeah. Look at him. Chuckles, I'm in danger. Look at him. That's a... Oh, okay. He's got 16 in the Champions League now. He's got 39 and 44, but only 21 and 28. Look at his value. 298 million. Haaland stopping you is written in the stars. It actually is just from the network save, isn't it? Oh. It was a fun run, wasn't it? Bargain price. And Salah just getting in on the act there as well, just at the end. The Liverpool team, the Liverpool strike force is Haaland, McNeil, Domingo and Salah. Domingo is a new gen who is quite good. But Dwight McNeil somehow got himself in there. Declare interest, unsettle him. Thing is, I think they just laugh at us. They're playing Fabinho as centre-back. Van Dijk, they're still starting Van Dijk who's retiring. Still got all of his physicals though, annoyingly. It's a good team. Guardiola left back. Trent still there. Lafont as the keeper. We've got Alisson, of course, haven't we? Yeah, they signed Breno from us. That was a bit weird, wasn't it? Part of the Alisson deal. He's played 0 games. Weird. Jordan Henderson still there. Papetti. They got Alexis McAllister. Yeah, that was a weird one, wasn't it, Ollie? 39 from Haaland. I thought he hadn't scored that many because he only got 21 in the league. Because I was looking at the top goal scorers in the league and Mbappe's way ahead of him. Mbappe's got 40 in 36 games. They're only second as well. That is Dwight McNeil, Luke, yeah. There it is. There it is. He is very good in game, he is. Well, here we go.
Follow me. Okay.
We'll do a tweet. We'll do a tweet. Champions League final. 40 from the AI. Yeah, I know. That is weird. And we knocked them out of the Champions League this year with Mbappe. Okay. If you can retrain Dwight as a left wing back, he becomes Tellez. Yeah, I bet. That's true. Stick some training in there. What do you mean, some training in there? We got some... we are training, if that's what you mean. We are doing some train... Oh, in here. Oh, yeah, we're actually not, aren't we? Yeah, we should train. Let's do... that as a basis. Yeah, before the final. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Attacking corners. We can put some extra ones in here, can't we? Penalties. I might say Dwight McNeil has 20 goals and 297 appearances for Burnley. Maybe he doesn't get good on every game then. I am new. Can you show your team? I'm sure the team will be shown at some point, yes. That usually does happen in a stream. Right, just put that in for now. Is there anything else we need to put in here? Just to make sure we are still training, don't we? Maybe get a friendly in the week before final, maybe for sharpness. Do you reckon? Does that just suggest injuries to you, though? I guess it would be not... we could win it really easily and... rotate and stuff.
Steven Fosketry subscribed X5. Time to win the CL with a team coach worse than your United side on the NWG.
Yeah, but I mean, that's difficult to argue with. Very low rep friendly, 45 minutes per squad. Yeah, should we do it? One loss. Should we play Malvern? It won't be one loss. We're not finishing the save, even if we do win it. But yeah, maybe we should do one little... What am I doing here? Arrange friendly. Let's give ourselves a load of time then. Like, we could do it here. Then it's a week and a bit. We could play Worms. Could do it as Tellers as testimonial. I don't think we can though, can we? We can see. We could play Worms. Yeah, I can't use it as testimonial. Worms will consider it too far to travel. We can go to them. Is that going to disrupt things if we go to... I think it'll be alright, won't it? It needs 10 years for the testimonial, yeah. I don't think he has had 10 years, has he? We haven't had 10 years on the save, so... Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I think we've had any testimonials of our players. This is his unofficial testimonial, everybody. We can call it his testimonial, can't we? A testimonial, yes. Alex testimonial. James is on it literally as I said that. That's ridiculous. An Alex testimonial. The unofficial official. Exactly. Okay, we've got Stuttgart in 7 days. Took me a while to type it out. Yeah, fair. That's what I mean. A friendly to honour him. Yeah. Send him one up with the angles. Let's think about who we're going to play in this game then. Because I do think we should do some rotating. I do want to see how Marcelo does at left back as well. Let's do more rotation. That doesn't look like that much rotation. Maybe it is. Pereira left wing back. Where's Marcelo's gone right back? Let's put Marcelo in and do... Does Ollie play his last game here? Should have gotten to the DFB Cup final to have a better game for prep. Yeah, should have done. You're right. I'm sorry. Should we do Ollie in goal for this game? Do we need to play Tellez in this game? As he's retiring. We could play him as a winger. It's going to be his final league game. I do want to test Marcelo at left wing back as well, though. And right back. Or we could play Tellez left back and Marcelo can play right back. And then do Savio. That probably makes more sense, doesn't it? Ollie should always be in the goal. Generational talent. Yep. Brilliant. We'll start Leo. I think that's going to be the team. Something like that anyway. You reckon Tellez left wing for his final game? Well, maybe... I'm just thinking about... Right. Okay, I get... All right, let's do that. Because we can do Junior at right back, can't we? You're right. And then because we got the friendly, if we lose, it's not the end of the world because we'll recover all of that morale by winning the friendly, hopefully. Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Steve, thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome in. FIFA Studder, The Fly Time, Pedro, FIFA Sweat. Thank you for the follows. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all well. Unless you lose to Worms. Yeah, that is true. And if we lose to Worms, then we're in trouble. I suppose we put another friendly in if we lose to Worms. And if we lose to the next one, then we're really in trouble. You do know you're getting an injury in training before the final. Yeah. That's not... There's nothing I can do about it, though, is there? So, yeah. It wouldn't be FM, would it, if we didn't? All right, Stuttgart. Okay, we're not even there yet. 5 days away. It's quite nice that we've got a break, but... And now we've lost the Worms. Don't forget the unhappy players coming to your office. It's not November. That usually happens in November, doesn't it? Yeah, Allison broken hand. And then we'll get a Kunagato injury. And then we'll have to play Isaiah Kunda or something. And then there'll be a new meme built. So, you know, born. We'll be fine. Give them all preemptive injections. I'm sure that'd be fine. I'm sure that's legal. They're telling me to put about 4 players on quickness training there. They're all slow. Are you going to take control of the friendlies for that one or just let it happen? I'll probably just let it happen, to be honest. Isaiah Kundal, that's not my name. That's not your name, I see. Yeah. Yeah, Ollie's going to be our Kundal. Oh, it would genuinely, if they both got injured, it would mean that Ollie would play the Champions League final. What a story it would be if we won it as well, though. Would kind of ruin the entirely Brazilian thing about it, though, wouldn't it? JD, I reckon they still would. We'd still get an injury. City in for Gill, 71 million. And he wants to go. A move would likely appeal to him. I mean, 100 mil, then I might say yes. Could do with that money. Newerton gets the job done. He used to play for us as well. Were you set for record points haul? All right. If we 81's our record points, so we can get 82 if we win this. It's not the Bundesliga record, but it would be our record. Okay. 6 months out with a broken back from climbing in the loft. I know. We have no technical director. Where's our technical director gone? I'll hire one of those at the end of the season. I thought we had one. Because I thought, I guess our staff is still pretty good, isn't it?
Follow me. Okay.
Might need to get a new one of those. A Brazilian one, if possible. Wouldn't sell Gil for 100, to be fair. Yeah, you're probably right. I don't think we can replace him with a player as good as him. Do I want to come back? We need to check that, don't we? I doubt it, because I checked Drac yesterday and he didn't want to come back. Should we check, though? What's your name? Oliver French. No, you don't. Don't have the financial strength. All right. No, you don't want to come back. Should we check a couple of others? All the ones that like City definitely don't want to come back. Financial strength. Maybe when we've got money again. After this season, we'll have money again. Maybe then. Luzhniki is ready. Good. Thank you for letting us know, Luzhniki. You probably are getting paid a lot, yeah. Right. Vinicius Jr. is back as well, which is good. All about the money. I know. It's annoying, isn't it? Look after the season, Tico. But yeah, exactly. Especially now that we've got to Champions League final. It will help our rep, won't it? Am I playing both of our centre-backs here? Is that risky? Who's on our bench? Because we can put Marcelo centre-back and bring on Pereira. It is in Russia, yeah. It is risky, isn't it? But I kind of want to play Marcelo at left-back because that's where he's going to play in the final. I'm going to get him training as a left-back as well. I think it's on attack, isn't it? Yeah. That's good, Ollie. Tellez is captain for his final game as a Hertha player, except for if he plays in the Champions League final. It's his final start, definitely, you'd say, as a Hertha player. He's captain, he's playing left wing. Frenchinho Jr. is also playing his final league game as a Hertha Berlin player here. We are saying goodbye to a couple of legends of the save following this in the Champions League final. How will they go out? Will they win their final game? I'd like to think so. We're underway. Let me move out the way. 6 minutes gone. Not a lot happening. I love that he's just, put the captain's armband on. Very nice. Do we get a trophy lift after this? I don't think we do we? We won it when we weren't playing, so I don't think we actually get a trophy lift. Be nice to see Tellez lift it. Look, nice to see him get an assist here as well. He's not unofficial legends. Yeah. I don't think any of our players have become legends in the game. I'm not even a legend. I might be, actually. If we win the Champions League, then maybe. We are playing Liverpool, though. I need to stop saying if we win the Champions League. We're probably not going to. How you doing, Daz? Welcome in, buddy. I want a penalty if we get one. I don't know if we can give the first penalty to you, though. Tellez takes the pens, doesn't he? I think chat might disagree and might want you to take one, though. What do you reckon, chat? If we get a penalty, who takes it? Tellez or Ollie? Bearing in mind, Tellez is our penalty king. And is probably our best. What is the keeper doing there? Oh, it didn't even matter. I suspect I will fancy playing this, but I don't know much about tactics and formations. I suspect I will struggle with it. Subsonic, I think you'll probably be okay. There's a lot of built-in ones, Subsonic, that are the game default ones that you can use, and they're all really good. Like, to be honest, if you keep it really simple and just choose a 4-2-3-1 gegenpress and go from there, you'll be fine. And it'll be about picking the team and doing your transfers, is what I suggest. Go on, Gil. He scored. Come on. We're 1-0 up. Gil has scored and he's got 8 finishing. So that's nice, isn't it? I wonder how the legend status works. I had a world-class regen, record appearances and club app, 20-year career, now a staff member, icon. Yeah, I don't know, actually. Don't know how what is the like the coding behind it? How does it work? Yeah, play with the team you support as well, and you'll then know more about it. But you'll be fine. You can pick up the game. The best way to learn the game is to start and just go through it that way. 4-2-3-1 gegenpress, unironically, is enough against the AI at the top level. Exactly, Shuba. Exactly. Like, there's lots of memes about it, but it is because it is just the default best approach to do. And most teams are sort of using of the AI are using some type of variation of it. Whether it might not always be a gegenpress, but the 4-2-3-1 especially. Neymar. Oh, he went for the little pass, the slide rule finish, but it was wide. They've got Meslier in goal. Who is this? VFB. Is it Stuttgart? They've got Meslier. That's interesting. I had a player who had right reputation but never actually performed in his club legend after a season. Yeah, I've had a players go to really quickly go onto the list. Like Davy Salker went onto the favoured personnel like immediately, maybe even icon and then loads of other players have done better than him since. Go on, Junior, almost. That Nino up front as well. It's Stuttgart. Shush! That dog barking is so annoying every weekend. Oh, it's Gabriel and a Tellez assist, everyone.
Gabby.
Gabriel header.
You're my boy. You're my
Do you like how we've just started doing the Gabby sound for Gabriel and for Martinelli? Twice the fun. We're actually 2-0 up with this very changed team, which is cool. They are not very good. Tellez with another assist. Cesar, he has got another assist. Cesar scored, come on. Pushing it, yeah, fair. Yeah, Sinks, you're probably right. Tellez gets another assist. What's he on now? He's on a 7.2. And that's Gabriel Jesus for thrice the fun. See, Tellez gets assists. I deserve goals. We'll see if we get a pen and we'll make a decision then. I'll try and pause it in time. Trying to put up Sosa numbers, I know. Trying a late run for it. His record is outstanding, though. That's a good save, Ollie. Great save, Ollie. On for a clean sheet at the moment as well. That's actually a really good save from that free kick. Tellez on the break? Oh, nearly. All right. Do I need to rest? Let's change the... Tellez! Oh, he's offside. I thought it was going to go in. Allison would never. Probably not. Let's do subs because that's going to be offside, I think. Let's do Marcelo to centre-back. Gabriel off. Pereira on. Rest one of our centre-backs there. And Leo off. And does Vinicius need a bit of match sharpness? Kind of does, doesn't he? He's back from injury, so let's just give him a run out here because he doesn't have the sharpness. Nor does Tellez, but he doesn't need it. Savio and Lazaro also need it. We'll do those for now. Allison would never. Probably not. All right, he's offside. Yes. Hat-trick of assists. Tellez to Cesar. Post. How did Neymar miss? I think it hit the defender. We didn't play Frogman either, did we? Sorry, Frog. You're staying at the club though, I think. So you got other opportunities coming up. Ollie's leaving. Tellez is leaving. It's going to be sad. It's going to be weird without those two around. I'm quite intrigued to see where Ollie ends up going. Linked with a lot of Turkish teams, but still hasn't signed a contract with anybody. Gil? Bokau? Oh my word. Finish. From Bokau. Every now and then he just comes up with a worldie, doesn't he, Bokau? No hard feelings. I'm sorry, buddy. What a ball from Ollie. Look at that. Booted forward. The assist to the assist. Really bad defending by Mavropanos. The finish, though. Look at this volley. Bang. Bullet. It was. It'd be nice if Ollie can tick over to an above a 7 here, please. We're not asking for much. Come on. That's a terrible pass, Adriel. Ollie be the greatest ever player to play domestically in Turkey. I mean, I'm sure of it. I'm not sure why more teams haven't snapped him up, though. He's actually not terrible. Like, he's 1 star for this team compared to Allison and Emerson, who are both pretty good. Let him go on a free transfer. He wants to. He's going to spread his wings. We don't want to hold him back. We want him to see the world. Mainly Turkey. Why have you headed that, Neymar? You were in. Bokau get another one? Bokau get another one? He's put it over. Corner. But he's played under 21 football for Turkey, hasn't he, Ollie? I'd like to see him go and play more. But I don't think he can if he stays as our 3rd choice. I've had weird teams. Yeah, Leverkusen's, yeah, spoke to you as well, yeah. That's why I'm quite intrigued to see where you actually end up going. Exactly, Beyond. Neymar, he's going to hit it. No, he's not. Vinicius. What a tackle. Someone was definitely fouled in that as well. Maybe, Stephen, yes. Bokau picks it up. Vinicius. Good save. We're really knocking on the door with this. This very changed team. We're smashing them. How you doing, Morgan? His distribution is great. It is. Did Ollie get an assist? Ollie scored, didn't he? But did he get an assist from one of those? I'm not sure. Not in this game. I can oblige to that. Ollie French will always be a legend to Hertha Brazil Ultras. These streets won't forget. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tellez. Adrial. I wouldn't mind a Tellez goal before the end here. So we can wave him off. Ollie, don't concede. No! You got to cover your near post. I don't think we can blame you for that, but I like Ollie's long hair. It's very nice. Have you discovered the joys of pressure washing yet? I actually have, Musk. It's quite fulfilling and nice, isn't it? What's the word I'm looking for? Satisfying. There you go. It is. The before and the after. Yeah, at our old flat we borrowed one so that we could do the paving stones outside. Really fun. Really nice. Might want to do it again actually here. Don't really want to buy one though. I actually would like to buy one, but I haven't got anywhere to keep things like that. That's the annoying thing. Subs. Yeah, I've done 2 subs. We'll do our 3rd one in a second. I'll WhatsApp you now. Yes, please. Can I go near post on corners? Yeah. Corners. Attack. And last sub can be... Hang on a minute, chat. Musk's just sending me his pressure washing. Is that before and... Oh, look at that. Can I show the stream, Musk? I know you're going to say yes to this. Does the stream want to see my friend Harry's pressure washing before and afters? It's quite sensational stuff. Let me do my sub first and then we'll get back to that. Adri, who needs to start? Cesar does. Gil does. So let's do Gil for Savio. BRB. Look at this. So the right-hand side is the bit that's been pressure washed. And then the bit on the left is the bit that hasn't been done yet. That is glorious, isn't it? Glorious. And then this one, maybe even better. Look at that. Look at those top steps that have been done. Glorious. That's what I would like to... Have you got a video? Can I see a video of one being done? That'd be... Musk, that's the next thing I'd like, please. That's content. Can you write Clates? Yeah. Can you write UCL winners? Hertha Brasil 2028. Please. The content I needed this morning. Exactly. Exactly. All right, let's continue. Brief intermission there to look at some pressure washing. This is so the one show. Four. I believe in him, Ollie. I reckon he can do that. Four, says Jojo. Teles. Bocao. Tell you what, our like patio at the back. Go on, nearly no. At the back is like there's a tree that overhangs it from a tree, and it dropped. Did you notice how all the trees dropped their leaves really early this year? Ollie on the near post there couldn't quite get the header. Look at him running back. I swept up all of the leaves the other day, and go on, Ollie, near post. Ollie, he's headed it wide. That was the chance. That was it. Where's the corner? This isn't the corner. That was the chance. I've missed it. He's headed it wide. I don't think there's going to be another one. Almost. Not the time for a 50p head. We've won our final league game. We've hit our record points tally for a league season. We've won the league by 10 points. We wave goodbye to the legends that are Alex Telles and Ollie Frenchino Jr. Frenchino Jr. goes out with five appearances in the league over his time at the club. Lots more in the Champions League, to be fair. Alex Telles, let's have a look at his record here. Actually, 6 now, because this doesn't count on that, does it? 6 appearances. On this one, Alex Telles, look at the career he's had for us since joining. Look at the average ratings. Look at the number of assists. 13 first season, 23, 20. Just 9 when his numbers started to fall off a bit here where he started playing less games. He got 2 more in that last game as well. Should have started more, yeah. You played very well today, but don't get complacent now. The season's literally finished, but that was a weird thing to say, wasn't it? So close to the goal at the end there. Over an 8 is insane for any player. Yeah, he was so good that season. A legend of the save. And now our attention turns to the Champions League final and also Worms, who we play in about 6 days in a friendly. We've just spent another 10 million on Adrial, which is a yikes. But we knew that was coming at some point. We've just been given 92 million though, so that does help this. All of a sudden our balance is actually looking okay again. So 53 million in the coffers and Champions League finalists for next season that we should be getting a nice amount too. We'll go back up. It's not a load of money, especially when we spend some of our transfer budget, but I think we'll be just about okay. Either way, decent record, Ollie. Yeah, definitely. And pleased by Alex Telles' performance. He's still got it, you know. Still got it. Look at it. 7 assists in... Look at that. 7 assists in 9 games in his final season now. That's mad. How many games we got left on Alisson? Can he play 50? Because he's got loads left. We're doing all right on Alisson. All right, let's get up to Worms. I'm actually so in love with 2 ball-playing defenders. They've averaged over 8 for the last couple of seasons and they're the best players in my team. Really? Getting the best out of 2 centre-backs is really cool, Schuber. GG's. Has Teller's got staff... I think he does have staff attributes, but he's got terrible staff attributes. Yeah. Like, I'd like to keep him, but he's not very good. Like, what do you even make him? Make him an under-19s coach? He'll be a member of staff anyway. He can learn. Shall I offer him a contract as a staff under-19s coach? He actually wants quite a bit of money. They'll bump up when he gets Continental. Put him in the B. To be fair, the B team actually is not as important, is it? Because no one is even in the B. Oh, you need to be part-time there, do you? I can give him more money there, though. He's going... Telles is going to stay as a coach. He's going to stay as a coach on 6k for the B team. You've charmed me. Please note that any talks regarding future expectations will commence after the upcoming final. That is fine and understood. Cesar will be banned for the first game of next season. A magical story. Problem is he wants that now before the final. Does that take over? Does that mean he retires before the final? You're actually right. Shall I wait? I should probably wait just in case we need him for the final, right? It said immediate. Yeah, it did. Did it say start date from retirement? It said I think it did say... We can check. Immediate from the 13th, which is today, right? So I should change this. Or just... Shall I walk away from this now and then try again afterwards? The first offer had retirement on it. Yeah, the under-19s one, but I needed more money to do that. I don't think he was going to accept the money either. Yeah, I know what you mean, Simbo. Yeah, you're right. How you doing, Ren? Welcome in, buddy. I think it changed after when I changed it to Hertha 2, yeah. Change after it went to B team. Shall I try and go back? Don't think you can delay it either. Yeah, I know. I know, Ren. Saying that, I'm a Jesse Marsh super fan and a Tyler Adams super fan, so it'll be fine. Should I try and offer him the other one, or do you think he's going to get upset with this now? And make him full-time. Just walk away. Let's see if he'll go for this first. Oh, fine. Okay. Let's put him in the under-19s instead. And then, do you know what? Let's make him under-19s, then we can give him a new contract to put him in the B team after anyway, can't we? And then he retires from playing, and he'll take over. He accepted the 4.9k. Solved. Good ending. Good shout, chat. Well worked. Yeah, it was a bad day at the office. Tony was great, etc., etc. What a man. Loves the club. He does love the club, doesn't he? Actually, we didn't check where he was, whether he's an icon, but I don't think it changes until the end of the season anyway, does it? Where was he on the list? He's only favoured personnel. So am I, though. This is what I mean. I'm favoured personnel after winning the league twice. But Salcow, who had one good season for us... I mean, he played 3 there, but wasn't an icon then. Had one good season for us. Now he's an icon. I think it changed at Tickover. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the retirement from playing option is a really good option, isn't it, Morgan? I don't think I've really noticed that before. They've declared interest in Costin. That is naughty. That is a foul play, Liverpool. They've just declared interest in our best player before the final. That's foul. That's a yellow. That's a yellow. Smart. Right, who are we declaring interest in? Marcos Leonardo. He's listed anyway. Doesn't really have the same effect. What other Brazilians do they have? Fabinho. He would look forward to moving. All right. Fabinho. Any more Brazilians? I don't even want him. Don't want him. They've got Tyler Adams. I love it. None of the... You're Portuguese, aren't you? Yeah. None of these really hurt them. We'll go with that, though. Yeah, to be fair, I would actually take Fabinho. He wants to come as well, indicating to be extremely keen on the move, and is believed to be encouraging his advisors to be willing to discuss terms if and when appropriate. Bruno is good, but Fab will be next level. Yeah, Fab, does he have the physical still? He actually does. Do you know what? Yeah, that in there would actually be a really good signing. Let's also scout him. Breno, yeah, we could do Breno. Offer 2 million. How much? What's his value? Did they say? Unwilling to sell him. They see him as almost unsellable. 7 million, that said. What did? This? Oh, yeah. They are believed to be ready to discuss terms on a deal which could end up being 7 million. We've got our budget now as well. They want more than
Danielle
7 million then.
Music resubscribed X25. Look what I just found in the Discord. What an omen for the CL final.
What did you find? What did you find? Your Prime? You found that in the Discord? Thank you, Dan, for the 25 months. But also, what did you find? We could bring Leonardo back. Yeah, we actually could. Just offer the 7. Yeah, I did just offer the 7. This went from being sneaky play to actually buying him. It actually has, hasn't it? 8 mil and submit will actually annoy them. General chat. Ah, okay. I need to get up my phone. I thought I'd lost this. Ah. Ah, nice. That's a great omen. Dan's found his Clate's mug, his Clate's crab mug. That mug is actually class. I'm annoyed that I didn't buy one. I don't know if I still can or not. I didn't even get myself one. It's actually ultra rare Clate's merch. It is. If you've got one of these, then you are one of only a very few people. It's actually glorious, isn't it? Look at the crabs. We should bring that mug back, I reckon. Did I get one? I don't know if I did. You'll see it on eBay next time. Did they run out of colour ink? Well, it's decorative. It's decorative. That is an Ajax shirt, Kaiser, yes. Don't think it ever went on sale. I don't think it did either. We didn't actually ever sell it, I don't think. It was only a... it was in the 12-hour stream or something. You could win it. It was a giveaway, right? That's my club. Yeah, we did a Champions League save with them, Kaiser, where I couldn't stop streaming until we won the Champions League. Started a stream, refused to stop until we won the Champions League. It took 33 hours. But we did it. It was a ridiculous thing to do. There's a video about it if you wanted to watch it. Crazy how Dan offered to me if I beat him in game 1 of the season. Mad that, isn't it? Madness. I've got Tellez and Singo wingback attack with Skamaka and Tammy strikers. That's the way. That's the way, Ren. Evening, Clates. How are you in the save going? How you doing, Bill? Welcome in, dude. Hope you're good. The save is going well. In that, we're about to play a Champions League final. So it's going quite well. Ajax. No, the Ajax, it just tells you what happened in the Ajax save. That's what the command that we were using during the stream, wasn't it? I'm sure there should be a video, though. Ajax video. I'm sure someone will make that. Leon will be on it. I'm good, though, Bill. How are you, dude? Weird how it didn't take Joey that long, Clates. Yeah, but, you know. Joey wasn't streaming it. So, one of them, innit? On it, thank you. Fabinho being tracked. Has he annoyed them yet? Is he going to be distracted? Also, how did Welton react? Has he said anything? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying he didn't stream it. I said nothing to do with the pencil or anything. Joey didn't tell people to shut up on Twitter after 29 hours. No, this is true. This is true. I can't believe that made it into the video. For Christ's sake. The comment as well about me being sassy with the chat. Yeah, that will happen to you. That was always making it into the video. Yeah, this is fair. This is fair. You're a terrible person for that. Wow. To be honest, he deserved it. I stand by it. I do it now. Because it's a game. They've rejected it. They view him as almost unsellable.
Follow me. Okay.
Exactly, Ren. You can have 10% of next sale.
Follow me. Okay.
Cancel offer and wait. I've just bid again. The same thing. To annoy them even more. Offer them a friendly. That'll do it. Yeah. You get to play us. The great us. All right, cancel that. Fabinho will be annoyed that he's been priced out of a move. Perfect. I do wonder if we actually do sign him. I think signing Leonardo will actually only help them. He's transfer list and they want to sell him, so I don't think that's actually going to be a viable thing. He could be a useful squad option. It would be his third spell here if we did buy him back. Because he's quite good and does score goals, but I don't think it's quite the upsetting them plan that we think it might be. Who's watching the Vroom cars today then? Bayern have sacked their manager. And it was it Mancini? Where's the actual... I want to see the one where they've actually sacked him. It's just Martinez wants the job. News? Yeah, Mancini sacked by Bayern. They finished second to us, and now they've sacked him. That'll probably be new manager in, and they're going to sign a load of people. There's the injury. There's the injury. Do we inject him? Like, how many days is it actually away? Because he's 11 to 14 days away. And the final is in...
Follow me. Okay.
9 days. So he's almost there. 8 or 9. To be fair, he might be fit. He's going to be orange unfit anyway. Do we inject him anyway just to make sure he'll be orange? Or do we, like... Inject him, then he'll be broken through the transfer window, so can't move. Double win, yeah. I'd leave him. That is annoying. Don't inject. Do inject. Don't inject. I'd inject. Makes him fit for sure. I just worry that if it's 2 days off, is he going to have the fitness? Like, because you know how they can be on his actual condition. He can be orange, but this heart will be like a tiny little bit on it. Whereas if you inject, I think it'll be orange and it'll be almost a full half. A full heart. Okay. I wouldn't inject and then bring him on in the middle of the second half. I kind of want to start him. The one position where we don't really have another option is left wing. He might be injeculated for the friendly and now might not be fit. It says we'll get through the next game against Liverpool, to be fair. Like, it does mention Liverpool. So he should be, right? But yeah, we do have a friendly tomorrow, which is annoying. I think I'm going to inject him just because I think I'd rather him start and then sub him off rather than bring him on second half. I'd inject and not play in the friendly, yeah. But what about the medical cost of 1.7k? Thank you. Yeah, let's take him out the friendly. I'm going to inject him. I don't think we won't inject him ever again. I don't think. Let's do that and let's take him out of this squad. Can I like make him so he's unavailable? Is there a way to do that? No. Yeah, exactly. All right, we're going to do that. It seems like such a shady doctor option for us to even use. It does, doesn't it? Rest him. Yeah, good idea. Just fill the bench with other players. Right, there's 12 players on there. Send him on rest. How many days rest? A week? How many days shall I send him on rest for? Literally just the week? Then he'll be back for 2 days. All right. Well, I hope not. Why has he just been ruled out? Why has he just been ruled out? He's got an injection. No. We're not having him ruled out here. As long as you can. I did the week. So it's 9 days the final is in. It always says it for injections. Okay, good. I hope so. You are fake news. Just a bit of a worry, wasn't it? Give him an injection saying, yeah, we'll make sure he can play. And then it's ruled out immediately. Right, Gil has trained nicely. Should have sent him on holiday. Yeah, he could have done, actually. Where do you want to go? Receiving injections to allow him to play in the next match. His morale is now poor. Is that because... Why? Is that because he's injured? That was almost 1.7 thousand down the drain. Exactly. Nikoko, thank you for the follows in the last few minutes. To Cardox, Klaus C, Loontoon, Nikoko, Com, Mikpus. Because he thinks he can't play. You can't. We've won 5-1. Did he play? Let me just check he didn't play. Praise his training. You can get 2 in plus conduct. Yeah, let's do that. Let me just check he didn't actually play. He didn't. The lads should be feeling good, though. Let's have a look at morale in the camp. Yeah, it's pretty good, except for Costin. What is his training? How is he actually trained? Oopsie daisy. He is trained. We didn't train, did he? He might have done last week. I don't know if I can praise his training because he hasn't got a training thing. I can try to do his conduct, obviously, but he hasn't trained, so he hasn't got a training rating, so I don't think he'll react well to it, right? Was that another injury news item? Oh, God, was it? I haven't seen it. I'll praise his conduct. Always try my best. Try my best. What? What? He's got injured again. What's going on? Oh my God. I'm going to OD him. I can't just keep injecting him. What's going on? It was 1 day later. I've given him an injection yesterday on the Thursday, and I'm giving him another one on the Friday. What do you mean in training? You didn't even train. On the 18th, and expected to be... Is this... What? Have another one? This doesn't feel right. It's not right, Michael. This doesn't feel right. He's going to go down a very shady path now. But boss, I need it. Please. He's just in my office begging. Oh, God. It happens after every match, friendly or not. I guess so. Right. We're now off to Russia. Not related. Not. But you can't get me on that. Not related to the injections. We're just off to Russia for the final. Ask him to promote the top target, aka Fabinho, via him. Another one to improve morale. Does that improve his morale, does it? Let's try it. It does. It does. That is a great bit of knowledge. Can I also... I can't talk to him about his conduct again yet, can I? Extended or comprehensive highlights for the final? Probably extended, and then I will bottle it and go to key because I hate it. Because it's too tense. If I'm being honest. We did that in the... Did I go to key highlights in the Ajax final? I think I did. I think we started extended, then I bottled it and went to key. Luis Garcia scoring 4 in the final. Sure. I think the bad morale is just from being injured. They normally have a negative against them for being disappointed about it. Yeah, they do. It's weird how it didn't say that, though, on there, wasn't it? Congratulations on a sensational Champions League win. What is your secret for getting the best out of the players? Heroin. Allegedly. Morgan. It probably says it, yeah. When I hovered over, I was expecting it to be on there, but it wasn't. But it's probably because I didn't go into enough detail. Okay. We've got a lot of news about St Mirren there. How is Jobson doing? I forgot you existed. Do you want to come back for the final? No. We need him to sell for 55 million, please. Why is there always something? I don't think we've ever had just like an easy run up to a final. There's always something, isn't there?
Follow me. Okay.
You can recommend a player to buy to boost morale as well, can you? Let's see. He's now up to good. So everyone's looking pretty handy. Recommend signing. Does that boost his morale? What shall I ask for? Goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, or forward? Oh! He went... I swear he was... Oh, he's satisfied. That's not his morale, though. I think I'd be delighted if you were to bring in Fabinho. So he actually wants us to sign Fabinho. Yes, morale did go up. He gets it. Welton, this boy gets it. No wonder he's happy to just stick the needle in his arm whenever I mention it. He's like, come on, boss. Come on. Come on. Right, that was maybe too much. Probably. Don't take that out of context. Is it worth sending the whole first 11 on rest just to stop any more injuries? Possibly. Well done, Welton. What a boy. Also, 5 stars. Love that. He's not if I play him wide. Angelo didn't get picked. He's going to be upset by that now, isn't he? He loves the attention. Tellez is going to become a coach. He's staying at the club. Get in. Copa America squads have been named. It doesn't actually tell you on here how many of your players actually get picked, right? Oh, it does, I guess, on the next thing. We've got 10 players called up for the Copa America finals, all playing over the summer. It's basically our whole team. That's our starting 11. Well, starting 10. Who's not made it from our starting 11 there, then? Goalkeeper, Allison. Right back, Dodo. Left back, Jolson didn't make it, did he? Yeah, we did try Malaga, but we got rejected twice. I think we'd probably get it now. So actually, if they don't win the Copa America, the Brazil job might come up now. And we've won the league twice since we applied. And if we win the Champions League especially, we'll be in a good place. What? Not now. Eric, we've got a Champions League final coming up, mate. Just after. Wait till after. Yeah, let's hope they bottle it. Exactly. We just had a bid for him as well. Is he actually going to be any good? Shall I sell him? He's 22 and he's not really going to get much better. If I can get like 3 mil for him. Meh. Not much development left, 3 mil. In the end, I've got 4 mil, but over some 6 months as well. I think that's all right. I think we're just going to accept that. Goodbye. Yeah, nowhere near good enough. Martinelli 2nd in German Players of the Year. Gabriel 3rd. So both Gabbies made it into the top 3, but lost to Dani Olmo. Mustafa gets top scorer with 21. Costin gets Newcomer of the Year. I imagine that would actually really help his morale. Yeah, perfect. After all that, he's now up to perfect. How much did you buy him for? I actually can't remember now. Inject it into it. Let's congratulate him. He'll probably get annoyed. He doesn't. It's perfect. How much did we buy out Brendan for? Actually 4.6. We're going to take a loss, but he just didn't develop, did he? It's one of those. We basically get our money back, which is actually quite nice. Also, yes, I do have to leave now. Please win the Champions League. I'm sorry you have to leave, Dan. I will try. We're going to try. Perfect morale until the withdrawal kicks in. Yeah, he'll be back. Tapping his arm at me again. Bye, Dan. Ice in the veins and also performance enhancing drugs in the veins. When he goes through on goal and slots it. He's got a 20% of sale clause as well, does he? Yeah, all good. All good. We've got the 20% on the next sale as well, so it's all fine. We'll be cheering on from the waiting room of Boots Opticians. Sensational stuff. The place we all want to be on a Sunday. Theo, Mick Plus. I said Mick Plus before, but Theo, thank you for the follow, dude. Oh, Ederaldo did not realise he'd scored that many goals. No, Leonie, we're going out. It's a, we're going to go meet some friends / family, like Kat's family, straight after the stream. We need to leave at like 1, so I might need to finish like 10 to 1 to get changed. But we're going to pub lunch, I think. FM needs to give you an option to give your players PEDs. I don't think they do 3D. I don't think they're legally allowed to do that. Bundesliga loan or keep him? Yeah, I don't know. Because he's scored a lot of goals in the Bundesliga too there. 25 and 31. It could be a roast, to be fair. Could be a pub lunch roast. I don't know what the pub's like. He's not quite good enough, but yeah, maybe a Bundesliga loan. Oh. Another one. Do I inject him? He might be back. He's out for 1 to 3 days. But we play in 2 days. I'm probably going to leave him anyway. Because even if he's still orange, he's going to be orange but fully fit, right? It's only a bruise, yeah. I don't think we need to give him an injection for it. We might be getting a bit carried away with the injection stuff. He'll be available as orange, yeah, exactly. And it wasn't costing this time. It's a miracle. Loon, drug him. I thought that was Ollie French Jr. there because it looks like him, but it's not. Inject them all. Luzhniki hit by Champions Cup fever. Alisson's excited about seeing Klopp. We probably need to set the team up. Pick me, my best 11. Thank you. Oh, Jolson missing is a tough one at the back. I don't like that. That's basically the team, I think. Alisson, Dodo, Cesar, Gabriel, Marcelo, Bruno, Leo, Gil, Costin, Vinicius, Martinelli. Are we doing Martinelli or Angelo? I rarely inject my players. Me too, to be fair. Hit by fever. Has he had an injection too? Sort the bench before you submit. Okay. We're not submitting yet anyway. We're not quite on it. I think Martinelli over Angelo as well. Vinny's form is terrible, but he's not been playing. He's been out injured, Tom. And I think we might just need his quality. And it's the easy sub then, isn't it? If he is out of form and he doesn't play well, Angelo off the bench. I agree. But Vinicius is that good. Tell Vinny he's been poor. How will he take that? Because he has been poor, but he's also been injured. We'll try it. Okay, he says he's going to improve. That sometimes does see a reaction, doesn't it? Check the starters for any players scared of big games. I don't know if we've got an option. I think we just need to... I know what you mean, but do we need to just go with our best players? Like Vinicius, I'm sure, is not scared of big games. Because if he is, that makes no sense. Like, although it literally says doesn't enjoy big matches. How did Vinicius Jr., the player who scores in Champions League finals in real life, doesn't enjoy big matches? Does that make me want to go with Angelo? What does he say about big matches? Doesn't say anything. He's done it before, he can do it again. Yeah, right? Because with the other players, I think there's just too big of a drop-off in quality to worry about the big matches thing. You're overthinking. I agree. That's what I'm thinking. I think we need to go with him. Press conference. Did Lenny turn up? If not, not interested. Ian made it. Phil's there. Nicky's there. Not going still. Alex Teller's up front. Yeah, maybe you're right. Chat. It's time. I'm not doing that. That is a trap. That is a trap. It is time for our first Champions League final of the save. Well done, Paulo Cesar. Well done, Gil. No! Press the wrong button. Don't be going about pressing the wrong button now. Just want to tell these guys they've been great in training. Because they have. Salcow warns Hertha about Haaland. Thank you for that. Hadn't realised he played for them. Is he a threat? Thanks for that. I know, Fog. It's going to be horrible. Don't think it's a trap against Liverpool. Think everyone would agree with easing expectations. Yeah, probably, to be fair. But with the morale already being really high, I don't think we need to do anything to risk it. For example, I'm not going to improve on this squad morale, am I? With them all, most of them being perfect. So I think it's silly to even think about doing anything. Imagine Alisson scoring from a corner. That'd be wild, wouldn't it? This then is going to be the team. Let's sort out our bench so that we can see, have we got enough defenders in there? We've got Junior and Pereira as defensive cover. We don't really have a centre-back to cover, but Marcelo can play centre-back, so he's our centre-back cover, and then Pereira comes on. We've got Adriel as a defensive midfielder. Junior can also play defensive midfield. We've got in midfield then. Oh, also we've got Tellez on the bench as well, haven't we? Adriel. And then we've got Neymar and Savio as midfielders. Bocao and Angelo as strikers. Are we ready? This is the champions. Let's go to the Luzhniki. Champions League final. Have we got enough subs? We're missing a sub, right? Oh, is there somebody picked that's not here? Yeah, 2. Kid and Lordolino. Lazaro, should he make the bench? I guess he has to. It's now messed up my order. That's fine now. Thank you, Regainer. It worked last time. We need the Champions League music. Do we? Do we need the Champions League music? Okay, fine. Forg instead of Lazaro. Oh, we're massively overthinking this. You're probably right. Lazaro's not even Brazilian. Here we go. Are we playing the music? Is it playing? I can't even... No, it's not. There we go. No, no, Pav, no. We are relaxed. We are so relaxed. I am relaxed. So relaxed. Vinicius is lacking match sharpness. Costin is on an injection. Still think we need Aaron Connolly. We are playing a Champions League final with Hertha Brazil. Come on. Come on. It's only Liverpool. And Haaland and Dwight McNeil. The music is there. Thank you, Marshall. How you doing, buddy? These fans have been fantastic for us, I've told them. Music is quiet. To be fair, it does need to be quiet.
Follow me. Okay.
Here we go.
Follow me. Okay.
The two teams. We're in a huddle. You can hear it now, good. Guardiola down the left-hand side. First highlight immediately. I'm leaving it on key highlights, I think. Deep breaths. Here come Liverpool. There's Mo Salah. We've conceded inside the first minute.
One resubscribed X3. Good luck.
We've conceded inside the first minute. Oh, dear. It's Mo Salah. 40 seconds into the game. Oh, my God. Cut the music. That's annoying. Dwight McNeil involved. Is he on? It looks touch and go to me. It's a good volley. Oh, Allison, come on, man. Right, I am panic. I'm relax. Let's encourage. Early. Gives us time to get back into it. Let's not be... Liverpool are really good. Here we go, though. We're down the right-hand side. With the final... Oh, he's thrown it straight to them. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Cesar, go and get it. Screams the Liverpool... Yeah, Liverpool are just going to sit back and... We're going to see no attacks now, aren't we? They might have scored too early. I hope so. Here's Verge into Ravella. Their team is really good. They've got Haaland. Salah down the right-hand side. Could be 2. It's Haaland. It's the good block. We needed the block. Okay. Leo. Boots it forward for Vinicius. Are we going to go at the other end and get a chance here? Vinicius, get the cross in. That's poor. That's poor. Okay. That was definitely the chance, though. The block shot like that is always the highlight, isn't it? Let's encourage again. On the stats, it's even. Highlight starting in the right hand, well, at their left back position, our right wing position. Guardiola has it for them, though. There's a loose pass, and Dodo picks it up. Bruno needs to find a man. Leo. Marcelo was a bit loose. Haaland's in. We're not playing well. He's missed it. Our passing's off it, though. Haaland's missed the chance. We've got away with it, but our passing looks really loose. Allison goes long. We've not won the first header. We're being outplayed. That pass was woeful. It was Marcelo. Missing Marcelo, having Costin injured is really, really hurts us. Because Marcelo's not Jolson at left back. Here we go, though. Martinelli. Crossing to Vinicius. Should be 1-1. It is 1-1. Come on. Come on. Don't panic, everyone. It's 1-1. And I don't think we've played well so far. It's a simple goal as well. Martinelli down the right. This is why we played Vinicius. Hates big matches, but he pops it in the back of the net. 1-1. 1-1. Liverpool on the attack again. Oh, God. Told you he's done it before, he can do it again. Here come Liverpool. Still not convinced by the way we're playing. It's his second goal of the season. That's not true. Maybe in the Champions League. Haaland's in. He's onside. Oh, 2 goals where there's been a VAR call and they've been onside. We're behind again. We're behind again. Haaland's inevitable. He actually is inevitable. It's his 43rd goal of the season. Oh, we get back into it and we've just conceded. He's easy. He's definitely on as well. Trent on a red. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Okay, we're behind again. Look, some of our performances are really poor. Come on, 2-2 for half-time and we can maybe think about what we do to change it. Haaland putting up rookie numbers for him. It's actually true. Bruno forward then. Dodo through ball for Leo. If Leo can for once finish, he can! Come on! It's 2-2. Leo's actually scored. He never finishes them. He never finishes them. It's 2-2. We've not played well, but we're still in the game. Our goals we're scoring are so simple as well. Look how easy this is. Dodo, little through ball. Leo past the keeper. Savio on at half-time for Costin. Is Costin struggling? I know he's got the injection, but Savio got the set pieces. I know what you mean. Does he have the quality, though? Right, half-time. Our subs here are going to make or break us, I think. I'm wondering about Marcelo. That's kind of what I'm thinking, Ren. I'm saying Tellez on. I just don't know if Tellez has got the... But Tellez on at left-back on the 6.4. Yeah, I was wondering about... We can do Neymar, I think, rather than Savio. And Neymar has the set pieces as well. I'm wondering about whether we need to get Marcelo off, who's on a 6.4. Gil has recovered slightly, but was playing poorly. In the front 3 of 4, 3 of them are playing a 7+, playing 6.6. It might be the smart to sub him off, yeah. Neymar's crocked. He's also injured, isn't he? Yeah. Costin's on a yellow, also aggressive, also injured. Kostinov might be the one. And just risk a Savio at left wing. Should we do it? I think you're right. The fact that he's on injections, he's aggressive and on a 6.6. Tellez against Salah is terrifying, isn't it? Neymar? Neymar's fine. Physically, he's fine. Savio only does a job that... I'm going to risk Savio. I think I might risk Neymar. But does that mean... Because Vinicius can go here, who's playing well. Gil goes up front, who wasn't playing very... Oh, that's too many players moving, though, I wonder. But we're not playing well. Do we move more? Because we'd have to move to this. And then Kostinov for Neymar. Because it's annoying that he can't play left wing. Because Gil can't play. Moving works, in my opinion. I think it kind of does. Yeah, we are overthinking it, but I'm going to do this. Not that. We're doing this. I'm saying I'm not happy.
Okay.
It's like we've done it a lot, Pav. I'm doing it. We've done a lot, and I don't think we're playing well. And I think Gil moving needs to be done because Gil wasn't playing well anyway. He was down at a 6.3 at one point. There's the through ball for Vinicius, who's gone left wing. Come on! That's the one! We did move them and he scored from left wing. It's 3-2. We lead. There's a long time to go. Literally, Gil going striker sets him up as well. It's a lovely run from wide. The finish is good. It's 3-2. Long time to play, though. Ooh, relax, everyone. Relax. I am relaxed. Half an hour to play. Here come Liverpool. Okay. Here come Liverpool. It's terrifying, isn't it? We need a break from here rather than having a highlight. Oh, they've got Trent in space. He's off. He's off. He is off. He looked well off. He is off. I'm relaxed. I am relaxed. He's offside. Now, how do we see this game out? 3-2 up in a Champions League final with half an hour to play against a terrifying Liverpool team with an injured Neymar now on the pitch. How do we see this game out? We see this game out by scoring again, don't we? Cesar. I think we hit the post. I think we hit the post.
Follow
The
me.
flicked
Okay.
header from Cesar. How did it not go in? Take out Haaland, definitely. I think we stagger the subs, but time's ticking by. Highlight. I was about to do a sub. This highlight needs to not go like that. This is a chance for them. Haaland's in there. We gave the ball away, which I'm terrified about. The whole back line on a yellow. Usually our team's on a yellow. Haaland's there to score. He's offside again. I think he's offside again. I think we've got away with it. Angelo for Gil. Yeah, let's get Angelo on up front. I think he's offside again. He is. Salah was off this pass, wasn't it? This first one. That one there. Yeah, he was. Oh, I was going to make the sub and I can't. We've got the ball, though. We've got the ball, though.
Oh, thank you.
Martinelli, just run. Find Gil. He's in. Go on, Gil. Oh, he's hit the goalkeeper. Keeper's made the save. That might have just crowned it. That could have been it. Oh, his 8 finishing has come to hurt us. We've got the corner. It's not going to be the highlight, though. Let me do the changes. I'm looking. Left back Marcelo I'm terrified about, but I don't want to do Tellez, I don't think. Do we do Pereira at left back? And then do we do Angelo and stagger them? The 6.4 is scaring me. Do we just get the fresh legs of Pereira or Tellez here? Or do we do Angelo for Gil first? Bruno off. I know what you mean. I don't trust Adriel as much. Okay, that's that. And we're going to keep it the same. There's 10 to play. I'm doing the last sub now. Tellez is going to come on. Is it 3 or 5 subs? I'm just going to test this now. Yeah, it's 3. It's 3. Now Tellez is coming on with 5 to play. I'm not touching anything else. There is a few minutes to play and there's a highlight. It comes down to this. I think it comes down to this. We're going to present the ball back to them on the highlight. This has goal written all over it. He's put it wide on the dink. I feel like it comes down to that. Will it come down to that? He's dinked it wide. And we've done it! Come on! Champions of Europe! Hertha Brazil! Yes! Come on! Come on! I don't know how we've done that. I don't know how we've done that, but we've done that. Come on! That is insane. Yes! What a moment. Come on. What a masterstroke. What a masterclass of a final. The changes we made. Honestly, we've managed that. We've football managed that. Save complete. Possibly. Possibly. We've done what we wanted to do. I was getting tetchy. I was getting worried that we weren't going to do it in this save. That the Champions League might, with time running out, we weren't going to do it. But we've done it. We've done it way ahead of schedule of what I expected, to be honest. The injections worked. A round of injections for everyone. That's really good. But we're champions of Europe. Come on. The luck was definitely on our side for this game. It was. But look at the changes we made, right? Half time. Well, 1-0 down. 1-1. 2-1 down. We go in at 2-2. We make the change to put Vinicius wide. He immediately scores. With Gil getting the assist. That last chip, the miss, honestly. The chip, I said it, right? I said, this is it, this highlight. If they score, they probably win the final. They go on to win. They miss it. I was confident we'd do it, and we did. Even Tellez was there, look, to lift the trophy. I don't know if he actually did. I think Bruno would have lifted it, right? But Tellez was even on the pitch at the end. The fairy tale. Come on. We can relax now, chat. I think the plan, by the way, we will continue the save. Yeah, it doesn't like big games, apparently. We will continue the save, but now with a very relaxed mindset. Like, we've done what we wanted to do. We've made Hertha Brazil champions of Europe. Where is it? There it is. It's a treble this year as well with the Super Cup. Hertha Brazil lift Champions Cup. Get a screenshot of that. Come on. Do you hear any rumblings, any rumours? I feel like it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Should we have one last bodies? And I think we will continue the save, by the way. And now we're going to build a dynasty. Exactly beyond. We're going to go and build a dynasty. We're going to go see what happens to all of our young players. Can we go and win it again and again and again? But we are now champions. We've done what we wanted to do. We did do this in the original save. Yeah, we won it a few times in that, but without the Brazil, like having the Brazilian only things made this more difficult. We've also got the World Club Championships to go and try and win. Costin's now injured for only 5 to 7 days. Worth it. Worth it. But let's put this back on the screen. Let's turn this music up. Let's all come together and sing the Lord's Prayer, Wafia Bodies. Because we are bodies. And European champions, mainly. I want to see the emote. I want to see the emote. Yes. Get your glow sticks. Get your phones out. Get your camera. Get your lights on. Up the Wafia. Yes. Yes. Come on. And Leo scored. Leo actually finished a chance. What are we, chat? What are we? What a final, by the way. 3-2. What a final. Tellez' last game was a Champions League final. Oh, the narrative. I love it. I'd be mental if this match happened IRL. Me too, Schuber. Yeah. All our friends are watching us. When did it become so serious? Chat. Tears in my eyes. I think we're going to leave it there for today because, well, where do we go from here? Rather than get started on lots of other things, I think we're going to leave it there for today. I'm going out at 1 anyway. But thank you so much for hanging out. Big, big win. Let's tee up a raid. Who's live? Not many. I can't see anyone straight away. We're just gonna, you go and find whoever you want to go and watch. But thank you for watching. I'll see you next week sometime. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.